Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Sri Shailaabhijanamburashishanam Sri Krishna Tatatmajam Sri Shailanve Devanath Sudhya Praptagaman Tadvayam Padabje Narsimhatate Guror Nyastatma Rakshabharam Vidvat Vrinda Chakora Chandiramaham Ramanujaryam Shraye Shriranga Sudha Madhusamaswadayantam Shriranga Mahishi Padapankajatmajam Sulabhashrayam Sada Moda Siddhamadbhutam भजेऽहं गुरुं तं रङ्गनाथप्रियं सुखासनस्थं हृदयाब्जपीठे चिन्मुद्रयालङ्कृतपाणिपद्मं शुभोपवीतं विमलोद्धपुण्ड्रं नमामि रङ्गं गुरुं अन्तरङ्गे नमामि योगसम्राज्ञीं विजयां विजयप्रदां श्रीरङ्गार्धासनासीनां करुणां मम मातरं गुरुरूपपरञ्ज्योतिः ज्योतिरूपगुरुः परः अज्ञानमन्दिरं ह्येतते गुरु विज्ञान मंदिरम मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः सकृदेव प्रपन्नाय तवास्मीति च याचते अभयं सर्वभूतेभ्यः ददाम्येतद्व्रतं मम मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदः प्राचेतसादासीत् साक्षात् रामायणात्मना. With salutations to our Guru and the Guru of all Gurus, we'll commence our session today. We were in the Ekona Chatvarimsha Sargaha, this 39th Sarga. And this is called as the Hanumat Sandesham. In the previous Sarga, we have seen that Sita Mata hands over the Chudamani. And in this chapter, Sita Mata once again looks at this is the time that has come for Hanuman to take leave. This whole chapter is about the transition period. Sita Mata is happy on the one hand that there is proper acknowledgement from her divine Lord's side that I am there, I will take care of you. And Lord Rama has sent his messenger. And Sita Mata also has direct evidence of the power and prowess of Hanuman. While that is there on the one hand, on the other hand, she may still have some issues in terms of, it's an overwhelming task, isn't it? At the end of the day, Ravana and his army of Rakshasas are not easy to win over, because Sita Mata has direct evidence of that also over the last 8 months. So she is perhaps perturbed internally as to how this may happen. So she mentions Hanuman very interestingly. Tasya tadvachanam shrutva samyak satyam subhashtam Janaki bahumenetha vachanam chedam abravite tatastham prasitam Sita Vikshamana punah punaha bhartrasnehanitam vakyam sauhardad anumanayate. She tells Hanuman that you ensure that you tell Ramachandra that he has to come along with you. I have seen you as somebody who is a very powerful person. You indeed have the capability. Ensure that he understands my situation ensure that you communicate my situation as I have mentioned to you. So that is something that I would like you to accomplish. So we are ended in sloka number 19, I think. So we'll continue from sloka number 20 onwards. यदि वा मन्यसे वीर वसैकाहम् अरिन्दम कस्मिंश्चित् संवृते देशे विश्रान्तश्वो गमिष्यसि मम चैवाल्पभाग्यायाः सान्निध्यात् तव वानर अस्य शोकस्य महतो मुहूर्तं मोक्षणं भवेत्. It's a very poignant scene where let's say you have a relative who is very close to you, who is very near and dear to you. They have visited you from a far off place and they have lived with you for some number of days. And this is the time where they are taking leave from you. How would you feel, right? So it's a very similar emotion here. She is choked by the fact that Hanuman is about to leave. And imagine this is not an ordinary person. This is somebody in the form of Hanuman who has shown an extraordinary ability, not only physical, but also mental, emotional. He was able to strike a chord with Sita Mata. She was about to commit suicide. Literally, Hanuman has pulled her out of that situation. So imagine the powerful emotions she will have when Sita is seeing Hanuman is about to leave. So just like a mother, she is offering her son a little bit more space. Okay, she's saying, உனக்கு எதனா சம பரிகாரம் பண்ணோன்னா why don't you spend a little more time with me அப்படின்னு she is indicating. இதுவா மன்யசே வீர கஸ்மின்சித் சம்ருத்தே தேசே. I know that you are a bachelor and this is all a place which is perhaps something which you will not like to stay, but please find a private space for yourself. And Vishrantah, Swagamishe, நாளைக்கு போயேன் இன்னைக்கு போகாதேன் அப்படின்னு. So she is trying to kind of pleadingly request Hanuman. That is the powerful thing that we should all notice here. Okay, it's not easy. It's an extraordinary mission that Hanuman has accomplished. He has gone to the level of making Sita understand that Hanuman is her own son, Madri, and the level konunditar. Shwaha gamishyasi. And she goes on to say, your presence, of course, means எங்கேயோ ஒரு இடத்துல இருந்தா கூட போறோம் எனக்கு, my sorrow will disappear. Okay, it's like a real pain bomb that is there next to me. So that is why I'm asking you to be around. So it is very important for us to think of Hanuman in a similar manner as Sita Mata. Why don't you be around me? Or request பண்ணிக்கணும். Right? And he will definitely not deny that opportunity. That's what we believe. Okay. If you stay here for a while, asya shokasya mahato muhurtam mokshanam bhavet. And I seem to be an alpabhagyam. That's what she's saying. I'm an unfortunate woman right now. And you have the ability to remove all the shokam from me. Yashokavanyam janakatmajayaha Adartene vadadaha lankam namamitam pranjali ranjaneyam. Right? This is the exact correlation for that slokam. It's a shokam is like a vanhi or agni. The sorrow is like a fire. And Hanuman alone has that ability to help us get rid of that sorrow. Gatehi harishartula punaragamanaayatu प्राणानामपि संदेहो ममस्यान्नात्र संशयः तवादर्शनजशोको भूयो मां परितापयेत् दुःखात् दुःखापरामृष्टां दीपयन्निव वानर. She goes on to say, she's in a um, an extremely emotional state there. She doesn't want to see Hanuman leave. And she's saying that if you leave, what will happen? That is what she's explaining here. O tiger among Vanaras, Harishardula. If you leave this place and come again, Punaragamanayatu, my life is still uncertain. Pranana api sandeha, right? If just in case there is a chance that you are leaving now, you may or may not return. I don't know. There could be so many uncertainties. Okay. So, so this is where the real human emotions come into picture. So Srimad Ramayana is actually an itihasam, that which actually happened, history. And my life will be uncertain. There is no doubt about it. Syat na atra samshayaha. And Vanara dukkhat dukkha paramushtam mam tava adarshanajah shokaha deepayanniva bhuyaha paritapayet. So if you leave right now and there is a little bit of uncertainty that you may or may not return, it is adding fuel to the fire. That's what she's saying. Appo, one aspect is Sita Mata's emotion. Imagine what Hanuman would have felt. That is what we should think of. He is somebody who is supposed to be Jitendriya, but I'm pretty sure he would have also shed a tear or two. I'm very, very confident about that. That's the, on the one hand, he would have become so happy that here is a bonding that I have established, an eternal bonding with the Divine Mother. Okay. Who will not cry? At the same time, he would also have felt the emotion. What should I do? We will see in the subsequent slokas, Hanuman will regain his voice. It is a great ability of Lord Hanuman. Tava adarshanaja shlokaha bhuyo mam paritapayate. If I do not see you, that shokam itself will burn me. That's what she's saying. Ayam cha veera sandeha tishtativa mamagrataha sumahan त्वत्सहायेषु हर्यरिक्षेषु हरीश्वर कथन्नु खलु दुष्पारं तरिष्यन्ति महोदधिं तानि हर्यरिक्षसैन्यानि तौ वानरवरात्मजौ. So her mind now proceeds towards all the others who Hanuman has promised will come here, which is starting from Naravaratmajau, Rama and Lakshmana, along with Haririksha Sainyani, all the Vanaras and bears. She is now sparing a thought of, okay, there is uncertainty of not only Hanuman returning. You have somehow crossed the ocean, O Hanuman. But what about all the Sainyam that you are saying, right? How will they cross? There's a big army you are saying, right? I see some amount of doubt is now starting to get in once again into her. How are they going to come here? Mahodadim, Tarishyanti. How is that going to be possible? So this goes back to the question of capability. Okay. Thank you. त्रयाणामेव भूतानां सागरस्य लङ्घने शक्तिः स्याद्वैनते यस्य तव वा मारुतस्य वा तदस्मिन् कार्यनिर्योगे वीरैवं दुरतिक्रमे किं पश्यसि समाधानं त्वं हि कार्यविदाम्बरः. I only know that there are 3 people who can cross this type of an ocean. Okay, who are they? One is yourself. The other is Vainateya or Lord Garuda, or the wind god Maruta himself. I definitely suspect if the other people you are saying have the abilities similar to these people. Okay, see, Sita Mata is actually a very shrewd person. She is very smart. And we have seen this particular sentence coming from Valmiki himself earlier on. Shaktisya Dvainatesya Tavava Marutasya. This has repeated earlier in Sundarakandam, not from Sita Mata, but from someone else. This actually shows her level of knowledge as to who can cross this ocean. Actually, the Tatvik Artham there we see in Sri Vaishnava Sampradayam. On the left hand side and right hand side will be Vainateya, that is Garuda and Hanuman. Okay, and they are none other than the two divine powers. Apart from the wind god Prana, these are all Prana Shaktis. And only Prana has that Shakti to cross the ocean of samsara. If you want to meditate on the Lord, one aspect is Sthira Sukham Asanam. We should have a proper bodily posture, bodily health. Only then you can get onto the field of meditation. Meditation has a lot to do with controlling the mind. And asamshayam mahabaho mano durnigraham chalam and vayoriva sudushkaram. It is very difficult to control the mind because it is as wavery as wind. And therefore, there is an important connection of Prana Shakti. And that without that Prana Shakti, one cannot ascend. So that's the Tatvik meaning here. And she knows that because she herself, Sita Mata herself, is a Vedavit. And I know that Tadasmin Karya Niryoge Veeravam Duratikrame. You are somebody, you are the foremost among such heroes. She is giving that title to him. Among the three, right, who is capable of performing this difficult task, right? Who else can do this? That is the question she is asking. Kamamasya tvamevaikas karyasya parisadhane paryaptah paraviragna yashasyaste balodayah balai samagrairyadi mam ravanam jitya samyuge vijayi swapurim yayat tattume syad. So Manojavam, Maruta Tulya Vegam, that is another correlation here, isn't it? Maruta Tulya Vegam, and he can actually fly at the speed of mind, Manojavam. And Jitendriyam, Buddhimatam Varishtam. Because he has won over all the Indriyas, he could actually achieve this kind of dispassionate feelings. So, and Sita Mata is continuing all those euphemisms to Hanuman, that you are somebody who is really capable of accomplishing all this, and you are a slayer of enemies. Paryapta Paraviraghna. Right? And if you do this, what will happen? Yashasyaste Balodaya. If you alone, I mean, she's saying that Kamamasya Tvamevaikaha Karyasya Parisani. You alone perhaps would be enough to vanquish Ravana and his army. And what will happen because of that? You will attain fame. Once again, it's going back to that statement. Okay. Earlier also she says that she's maybe feeling a little jealous that somebody who is different from her husband will get that fame. Yeah. But strictly speaking, she is going by dharma as to who has the real dharma of protecting her. She's going to say that in the next sentence. So yashasyaste balodaya, whatever accomplishment that you are going to make because of your own prowess, you will accomplish many more things. Your balam will increase many-fold. There is a pathantaram which says phalodaya. Okay, balodaya is the original. Because the next sentence is balaihi samagraihi. Therefore, it should be balodaya, not phalodaya. Okay, just in case you are following the text, some of you. Samyuge samagraihi balaihi ravanam jitya mam vijayi swapuram yayat. So she is saying that it is the duty of Lord Ramachandra, not yourself. It will be true fame for Lord Rama, Yashaskaram, and he will live up to the expectations the world may have, but I also have, that he is somebody who is going to protect me. And he has to come, Lord Rama has to come along with all the Vanaras and take me back to Ayodhya. Vijayi Swapuri Ayat. Swapuri is Ayodhya there. Sharaistu Sankulam Krutva Lankam Parabalardanaha Mam Nayedyati Kakutsthaha Tattasya Sadrisham Bhavete. Once again, she is reiterating the same thing, that if Kakutstha can come, that is Lord Ramachandra can come and kill all the enemies here in Lanka by showering an army of arrows. Sharaistu Sankulam Kritva Lankam Parabalardanaha. That is when I will be happy. That is when Lord Ramachandra himself will make worthy of being a Dharmamurti. Tadyata tasya vikrantam anurupam mahatmanah bhavedaha vashurasya tathatvam upapadaya tadarthopahitam vakyam sahitam hetu samhitam nishamya hanuman sesham vakyamuttaram abravite. So Sita Mata is now providing a command or an order. She is ordering Hanuman that, look, you have the power, you can definitely do all of this, but it is meet and proper that Lord Ramachandra actually come here and take me back to Ayodhya. Therefore, you do whatever it takes, she's saying. I don't know, there may be an army of monkeys and bears. I don't know how they are going to cross. It is now your responsibility. She is making him the program manager. Okay. It is your duty to go and do whatever it takes. Bhavet ahavashurasya tatatvam upapadaya. Whatever preconditions, conditions are required, it is your duty. You have to ensure that the whole thing fructifies, which is basically Lord Rama should come here and win over. And all of this is patiently heard by Hanuman. And what does he say? Hanuman Sesham Vakyam Uttaram Abravit. Okay, he's patiently listening. Now he is going to respond. Nishamya Hanuman Sesham. So he is listening very, very patiently. That's what it means. Devi Haririksha Sainyanam Ishvara Plavatam Varaha Sugriva Sattva Sampannaha Tavarthe Krita Nischayaha Savanara Sahasranam Koti Abhisamritaha Kshipramesyati Vaidehi Rakshasanam Nibarhanaha. So once again, this series of slokas is all about Hanuman bringing back that confidence in Sita Mata. Okay. One is, so far, she and Sita Mata has seen the confidence and prowess of Hanuman. Okay, so like a true teacher or principal, Sita has progressed to the next level. Okay, I understand you. Keep it aside. You are saying a Vanar, I know my Lord, I know his power. What about the Vanaras? I am not confident, right? And you are saying hundreds of them. How are they going to? That's the doubt she has cast. And it's Hanuman's duty. Therefore, he doesn't start once again saying Rama is great, powerful, etc. He's now starting with Sugriva. So that's the way we should see how he's capable of communicating and to the point. And he starts with that thing here. That Devi Haririksha Sainyanam Ishwaraha, who is the overlord of all this army of monkeys and bears? Do you know? It is Plavatam Varaha Sugrivaha. He is somebody who can actually fly the best. Okay. And he is Sattva Sampanna. He indeed has all the Sattvam, or whatever it takes, whatever power it takes to defeat any kind of person, including Ravana. Tavarthe Kritanishchayaha. So there are two things here. One is, I should have the ability to do. Okay, I may be a very rich person. Somebody comes and asks me, can you please give me 200 rupees or 200 pounds? The person will say, I will get back to you, or drop the line. Okay. So one is, you should have the power. The other is, you should have a sankalpa that, okay, let me help you. Both of these have to meet, isn't it? And that is something that Sugriva is already, he is a Kankana Baddha. He and Rama have already signed a contract that has gone into a digital vault. Nobody can overrule that. Okay. And actually, he is ready to take care of you. He is Krita Nischaya. Tavarthe Krita Nischaya. Okay. That Sankalpa has already been made. And Savanara Sahasranam Koti Bhi Rabi Samritaha. He has 1 crore Vanaras behind him. Okay. Savaso Karod Deshwasi, isn't it? All of us are behind this person who is Sugriva. And Kshiprameshati Vaidehi Rakshasanam Nibarhana. Sugriva is somebody who can actually kill any kind of Rakshasa. He'll destroy all of them. Don't worry. And he is actually our head. Okay. Tasya Vikrama Sampannaha Sattvavanto Mahabalaha Manassankalpa Sampata Nideshe Haraya Sthitaha Yesham no Parinadhastat Natiryak Sajjate Gatihi Nacha Karmasu Sidanti Mahat Sattvam Sattvam Itatejasaha. So now he goes on to explain the Vanaras. Once he has explained Sugriva and his power, Hanuman is talking about the thousands or crores of Vanaras. They are all Vikrama Sampannaha. Right? Vikrama is the extraordinary power and ability. Sattvavantaha, Mahabalaha. Not only that, Manas Sankalpa Sampataha. So they also are extremely determined to help. And what is their ability? He is describing, Hanuman is describing that in 36th Slesham. No pari nadhastat na tiryak sajjate gati. Nobody can stop them from proceeding either to the right, to the left, or above and below, meaning that is their power. So when they decide to leap across, nobody can face them. So that's the extraordinary ability of leaping across. So because Sita Mata has a doubt, isn't it? How will they cross over this ocean? So Hanuman is trying to address that thing here. Nacha karmasu sidanti. And they are also extremely skillful. Okay, இதெல்லாம் ப்ராஜெக்ட் மேனேஜர் சொல்ற பொய்யாட்டம் இருக்கு இல்லையா? I have an army of programmers. அவள்லாம் எப்படி டிசைன் பண்ணுவா, எப்படி ப்ரோக்ராம் பண்ணுவா, what kind of debugging testing they will do, எல்லாம் போய் அங்கே பின்னாடி இருக்கிறதெல்லாம் அப்புறம் தான் எல்லாம் எஸ்கலேஷன் level 1, level 2, level 3 சப்போர்ட்டுக்கு தான் போகும். அந்த மாதிரி Hanuman is trying to provide, paint a good, very nice picture to Sita Mata. Okay. One thing is he has extraordinary confidence on his ability and Sugriva's ability also to rule these Vanaras. It's not easy. Vanarangala rule பண்றதுங்கிறது அவ்வளவு சுலபமான விஷயம் இல்லை. But he has trust in Sugriva, at the same time Lord Ramachandra himself. Asakirtair mahotsahihi sasagara dharadhara pradakshini-krita bhumihi vayumarganusaribhihi madvishishtascha tulyascha santi tatra vanokasah matta pratyavarah kaschit nasti sugriva sannidhau aham tavadiha prattah impunaste mahabalaha nahi prakrishtaha preshyante itare janaha. Narayana. So this shows the extraordinary ability of Hanuman to explain or bring about that aspect of hope in Sita Mata, isn't it? That she has not seen those crores of Vanaras, and she would like to have a view of who they are. So Hanuman is saying all these Vanaras, Pradakshini kritaha bhumihi vayu marganusaribhihi. What to cross this ocean? They have circumambulated this earth many times. That's what Hanuman is saying. Okay, which means that in this whole thing of crossing the ocean is mashaki. It's a very small task for them. Abdin solnar. So imagine that kind of happiness it would have given to Sita Mata. Oh, periya team irukke. My product will be a big success in the market. Okay. That is the feeling she would have got. They have written lakhs of millions of lines of code. அல்ல பாதி எல்லாம் காமெண்ட் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸாக இருக்கும். அப்புறம் மத்விசிஷ்டாஸ்ச துல்யாஸ்ச சந்தி தத்திர வனோ. நாட் ஓன்லி தட், யூ ஹவ் சீன் மை எபிலிட்டிஸ், என்ன மாதிரி எத்தனையோ சூரர்கள்லாம் இருக்காங்க அப்படிங்கிற அப்படிங்கிற அனுமான் சொல்றார். தி வானராஸ் under Sugriva, they are Vanaukasah, they move in the forest and they are more powerful than me or equal to me. Okay, this is an expert in optimization, constraints, linear, greater than or equal to. The power, I am the least powerful person. அங்க இருக்கிற வானரங்கள்லாம் என்னோட more powerful. Okay, and none is inferior to me அப்படின்னு ஒரு வார்த்தை போட்டார். ஓகே, இட் வெரி இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங். இது பொய் சொல்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கே அப்படின்னு தோணும். ஆனால் இட் இஸ் ரிக்வயர்டு ஃபார் தட் மூமெண்ட். சத்யம் ப்ரூயாத் ஹிதம் ப்ரூயாத். He has to pull Sita Mata out of that kind of a doubtful situation. Okay, and Hanuman, he knows that eventually they will win, so it's okay to mention all of this. Not only that, he goes on to the next slokam. Aham tavadiha prattaha kim punaste mahabalaha. See, and he has put the question back on its head. If I can come, very extremely logical set of sequence. Okay, sequence of sentences. The people who are there have power greater than or equal to me. Okay, statement A. Statement B, I have crossed the ocean. What is a logical conclusion? Deductive logic. They can also cross the ocean. That's what he's saying. Okay, so Hanuman has used the power of logic here, saying when I could cross, they can definitely cross. Nahi prakrishtaha preshyante hitare jana. This is the ultimate statement of being somebody who is humble. Oh, Sita Mata, do you know who are sent as messengers? Okay, மெசஞ்சர்ஸ்லாம் இந்த கடைசியில் லெவல் 1 லெவல் 3 சப்போர்ட்டா அவன் ப்ராஜெக்டுக்கு வேண்டியே இருக்காது, அவனை தான் அனுப்புவா. ஓகே, அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாருங்க. One who is the least powerful person in the whole team, he is the one who will be sent as a messenger. That is what he is informing Sita Mata. Okay, so we may consider this as an overstatement, but perhaps at that point of time it would have given that extreme sense of confidence, hope and positivity to Sita Mata. So we should see that in that perspective. Tadalam paritapena devi shoko vyapayitute ekotpatena te lankam yeshyanti hariyutapaha. This statement, this set of statements of Hanuman should be contrasted with the emotion Sita Mata displayed to him. In the Uttutu Poriye, you are leaving me and going away. Is that proper? You only seem to be, you are like Vainateya, Garuda. I don't think there's anybody equal to you. You are leaving me. Abdin Sonrade. Now look at what emotion it would have created in her. That previous emotion of weakness would have disappeared. So that's the power of praying to Hanuman. Okay, he will give us that kind of motivation and extremely quick change of mood, whatever you call as dopamine or something, right? So that will get immediately triggered just by having that conversation with Hanuman. I don't know what his phone number is. Okay, I've been searching for it. And he's saying, Tadalam paritapena devi shoko yapaitate. May all your sorrow disappear. Okay. Adaya tene dadahanankam namamitam yashokavanyam janakatmajaya. So this may all that shokam disappear. Adin solraringa. Ekovat patene telankam. ஒரே ஒரு ஜம்ப் தான். They will just leap here and essentially win over all of Lanka. Mama prishtagatau tau cha chandra surya vivauhitau tvat sakasham mahasattvau nrisimhava agamishyatah tau hi virau naravaro sahitau rama lakshmanau agamya nagarim lankam sayakair vidhamishyatah. Now Hanuman focuses on Rama and Lakshmana. So first is Sugriva, then all the crores of Vanaras, then relating himself to those Vanaras, and then ittane per irukum, but who else is there who are going to lead this? Nrsimha Vagamishyatah, Mahasattva, and they will come, and that is Rama and Lakshmana, who are like Chandra and Surya. Chandra Surya Vivoditau. And Mama Prishtagatautau. Okay. He is showing some kind of சரி நீ தான் என்னோட முதுகில் இருக்கல. You are the one who refused to climb my back, but I know they will climb my back. Okay. Mama Prishtagatav. Taucha Chandra. So in case you are worried, okay, Rama and Lakshmana, okay, Vanaras, they are all Vanaras. They are monkeys. So they will leap and come. How will Rama and Lakshmana come? Or a doubt irkalam. Don't worry. I will bear them on my prishtam and come here. Okay. So it's a very smart teacher. Now what they will do is they anticipate not only your first doubt, but the army of doubts which will follow that first doubt. Okay. So Hanuman is already starting to think of those kind of situations. Tauhi Veerau, Naravarau, Saita Ram Lakshmana. And all the Vanaras will accompany these two people, Rama and Lakshmana. Saganam Ravanam Hatva Raghavo Raghunandanaha Tvamadaya Vararohe Swapuram Pratiyashyati Tadashwasi Badrante Bhavatvam Kalakankshini Nachirad Rakshase Ramam Prajwalantamivaanalam. So Rama and Lakshmana, Saganam Ravanam Hatva, they are going to kill Ravana and all his people. And they'll both Rama and Lakshmana, Tvamadaya Vararohe Swapuram Pratiyashri, they'll go back to Ayodhya along with you. Therefore, Ashvasihi, okay, have hope and don't worry. Bhadrante, okay, all good will happen to you. Om Bhadram Karne Vishruniyama Devahan சொல்றோம் அந்த பத்ரங்கிறது மங்களம். All good things will happen to you. And what you have to right now do is very, very simple. You be a programmer on bench. Bhavatvam Kala Kankshi. ஒன்றும் பண்ணாத. ப்ராஜெக்ட் வந்துடும். 2 மாசம்தான். Okay. இதை பண்ணுமே அதை பண்ண. Don't be very fidgety. I am paying you salary. Be on the bench. மாதிரி. Bhavatvam Kala Kankshi. Don't unnecessarily perturb your mind. Will this happen? Will that happen? And very soon, Nachirat Rakshase Ramam, very soon you are going to see Ram. This is the power of a guru. Okay. இருட்டில் இருக்கச்சே நம்ம குருவனோட திருவடியை, once we are in darkness and we are in search of light, and if there is a guru next to us, there is no better luxury on earth. This is something I have felt many times in my life. And the Ashwasam, they say, don't worry, you are going to see the divine light very soon. Right? Nachirada Drakshase Ramam Prajwalantam Ivanaram. Right? Somebody who is dazzling in his brilliance. You are going to see him very, very soon. Nihate Rakshasendresmin Saputra Amatya Bandhave Tvam Sameshasi Ramena Shashankene Varohini Kshipram Tvam Devi Shokasya Param Yasyasi Maithili Ravanam Chaiva Ramena Nihatam Drakshase Chirate. Once Rakshasendra, Ravana, is killed, along with his putras, his sons, ministers, amatyas, and relatives, Bandhave, you will meet with Ramachandra, meaning we will see in Yuddha Kandam that Lord Rama is not going to see Sita before he kills Ravana. First is Yuddham, then only he will go and meet with Sita. That's what is Tvam Sameshyasi Ramena. After he kills all of this, in a manner similar to Sashanka and Rohini. Okay? They are husband and wife. Right? Rohini is the wife of moon, the god of moon. Like that, you will be reunited. Kshipram Tandevi Shokasya Paramyasasi. All your sorrows will also disappear immediately. Ravanan Chaiva Ramena Nihatam Drakshase Chirat. Rama is going to kill Ravana very, very soon. Evamashwasya Vaidehim Hanuman Marutatmajah Gamanaya Matin Kritva Vaidehim Punarabravite tamarighram kritatmanam kshipram drakshasi raghavam lakshmanancha dhanushpanim lankadvaram upasthitam. So in this manner, Hanuman consoled Sita Mata and reinstated the faith in many things, including not only Rama and Lakshmana, but also Sugriva, Hanuman, all the Vanaras. And Hanuman has made his mind now, okay? Just like a stern mother who will say, leave me alone. It's my time to leave. Nothing will happen. Don't worry, take care. Just like the father leaves. In a similar manner, he is going to leave. Gamanaya matin kritva. What did he say to Vaidehi? Tam arignam kritatmanam kshipram drakshati. Now you are going to soon see Lord Ramachandra, who is the vanquisher of enemies, and he is a kritatma, somebody who has won over his atma. And you will also see Lakshmana. Where will they be? Lanka dwaram upasthitam. They will be knocking on the doors of Lanka very soon. Nakadam Shrayudhan Viran Simhashardula Vikraman Vanaran Varanendran Bhan Kshipram Drakshasi Sangatane Shailambudanikashanam Lanka Malayasanushu Nardatan Kapimukhyanam Achirachroshasi Swanam. So it's not only going to be Rama and Lakshmana. Very soon you are going to see the retinue of Vanaras. And what is the weapons they are going to carry? Nakha, Damshtra Yudhan. They'll have their fingers, right? And the nails in their fingers are themselves the weapon. Vajranakaya vidmahe tikshna dagvishtraya dhimahi tanno narasimha prachodayat. Narasimha Jayanti was celebrated last week. Okay, perhaps this slokam is apt in that context. In that Narasimha Gayatri also, it is Nakha and Damshtra. Vajranakaya vidmahe tikshna damshtraya dhimahi. Damshtra angara daggishtra naidam. So just like Narasimha has his nakham and teeth as his weapons, likewise here all the Vanaras are going to descend here. Simha Shardula Vikraman, they are not less in their power compared to lions and tigers. You will also see them very soon. Shailambuda Nikashanam Lanka Malaya Sanushu. They are going to descend on all the peaks of Lanka. There are so many mountains there. And you will see that they resemble the clouds hovering over the mountain peaks. And the madri irukum. Nardatam Kapimukhyanam Achirati Shrosyasi Swanam. So you're going to very soon see that all of us will be here. Satumarmani Ghorena Tadito Manmatheshuna Na Sharmar Labhate Ramaha Simharditaivatvipaha Marudo Devi Shokena Ma Bhutte Manaso Priyam Shachiva Patya Shakrena Bhartranathavati Hyasi. And if you were to look at the state of Lord Ramachandra, he is not happy. Na Sharma Nabate Ramaha. He is not peaceful at all. Simhadita Ivadvipa, in a manner like an elephant is struck by a lion suddenly from behind. The fact that he is not without you, he is also in a Shoka Santapa mode. He has completely lost his peace. And at the same time, Ghorena Tadito Manmatheshuna. He has such a vast amount of love for you that is immeasurable. Okay, Manmatheshuna. He is struck by the Lord of Love, and therefore he will take revenge. Don't worry, Marudo Devi. Don't cry. Leave aside your shokam. You are very soon going to be joined with your husband in a similar manner like Shachiva Patya Shakren, just like Indrani to Indra. You are also going to be rejoined with Lord Ramachandra. Ramadvishishta konyosti kaschit saumitrina samaha agnimaruta kalpautau bhratarau tava samshrayau, who is equal to Lord Rama or Lord Lakshmana. They are together like Agni and Maruta. Okay, one is fire, the other is wind. And the combination of those two powers is going to come and help you. Don't worry. Nasmins chiram vatsyasi devi deshe raksho ganai adhyushite atiraudre nate chiradagamanam priyasya kshamasvamatsangamakalamatram. So the last slokam basically, although it has taken a minute more, thought of concluding this chapter today. So Hanuman is telling Sita Mata that it's not going to be very long. You are worried about the uncertainty of two things, Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, isn't it? What are the two things you don't know? You will be uncertain about location and velocity, isn't it? Are simultaneously indeterminable. I think that's what is Heisenberg's principle. So you may be uncertain that whether I may come or not, number one. Number two, I may come, but if you come after 1 year, right, what is the situation? So don't worry about both of that. You will see that I will return along with Lord Ramachandra and everybody as you have instructed. And Tava Devi Deshe Raksho Gane Yudhishite Atiraudre, this very Bhikaramana Lankaila, Lanka, which is completely surrounded by all the Rakshasas. Your stay here is going to end very soon. Don't worry about it. That is the Ashwasam he is giving. Nate Chirat Agamanam Priyasya Kshamasva Matsangam Akala Matra. So therefore, Lord Rama is going to come here also very soon. And very soon I will also be returning. Okay, Matsangam Akala Matram. Please pardon me. Okay, I have to leave now. I have to go and execute your instructions, and there's a lot of work ahead of me. Okay, so this is what happens that when you are in a very complex program, there will be stuff that everybody has to do, and it's important to give the due credence not only to the work but also to the emotions. Hanuman has addressed that in an ample manner. So he's not merely saying, no, just leave me alone. I have to leave now. No. See how carefully he has addressed each and every point, every doubt of Sita Mata. Right? So Hanuman will eternally be our hero. Ityashre Srimad Ramayana Valmiki Adi Kavye चतुर्विंशतिकायां संहितायां सुंदरकांडे हनुमत् संदेशो नाम एकोनचत्वारिंशत् सर्गः. This sarga we can do parayanam again and again to help us overcome that repeated do loop or while loop which will pull us down. Okay, and with Hanuman's power we will all regain our confidence and hope. Okay, with this thing will conclude. I know that there is a Rudrayagam. Some of you may be participating in it later today. So please do pray on our behalf. We may not be able to go there. Oh my God, what has been? Okay, sorry.
आभुजान्तश्रीचक्रकुण्डलधरं कुटिलकुन्तलं शिशुम् मन्दस्मितरुचिकराधरपुटं पूर्णिमैक्ष्यान्वितं मुखम् शरस्योर्ध्वगतिं मुद्रया विदिशन् सव्येन प्रणवं धनुम् मध्ये सुस्थितमुग्धश्यामलमहं श्रीरामं भजे मोहनम् गुरुचरणाम्बुजा निर्भरभक्तः गुरुचरणाम्बुजा संसारादचिराद्भव मुक्तः गुरुचरणाम्बुज कृष्णा कृष्णा सेन्द्रियमानस नियमादेवं रक्षसि निज हृदयस्थं देवं भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दम् गोविन्दं भज मूढमते
कायेन वाचा मनसा इन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्या आत्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै श्रीमन्नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। सर्वं श्रीरामचन्द्रार्पणमस्तु। Have a great day and a week. Thank you.
नमस्कार.
हरि ओम, नमस्कार.
नमस्कार.